for Outlook. Via email, we're outlook@bbc.com. We've got to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have stories from an artist's workshop in Mexico. Stay with us.
Now on the BBC World Service, we look at the role of robots in education and elderly care in Singapore and Japan.
I'm Marie Goy. I'll be visiting both countries to hear how robots are rapidly becoming a part of daily life. Did you build him?
Yeah, we did. And I can program it.
Here in Singapore, I've been hearing more and more about robots appearing in classrooms, like the one my 4-year-old daughter is attending.
It is very important that a child who wants to survive in the future economy knows things like coding and robotics right now. If you don't know these basic things, you probably won't get a job anywhere.
And back in Japan, when my parents still live, robots are increasingly being used to take care of the elderly.
There's simply not enough young Japanese people who want to do that kind of work.
Konnichiwa.
He's asking the dog robot whether it's having fun.
RoboLife at bbcworldservice.com/documentaries.
Hello again. We're not done yet on Outlook. Still to come, the Mexican painter who went blind but continued to paint.
There was a time, like maybe a month or two, right after I became blind, when I thought it was over. I must have thought it was over, but now it seems so small. Like now it seems like not even. This is what I need to do. This is what I came here to do.
And that dog story we promised is coming up too, after a summary of news.
BBC News with Jerry Smith. The European Commission President, Jean-Claude Juncker, has called for China to allow EU businesses greater access to its markets. The demand came following talks in Paris between the Chinese leader Xi Jinping and European leaders who appear to be taking a harder stance towards an increasingly powerful China. The European Parliament has approved a draft law designed to protect copyright on the Internet in the face of fierce opposition from the Internet giants.